the stage out. She is the reigning Pacific Masters and Australian Grand Masters champion. All the way from Adelaide, it's Peter Machin! Ladies and gentlemen, it's hey baby time. We welcome the former World Cup singles champion, 3 times a Lakeside World Championship finalist. He's the reigning Isle of Man Open champion. It's Silverback Tony O'Shea!
Tony O'Shea has got them on their feet. Can he have them singing and dancing later on at the end of this one? We're about to find out. He said he'd forgotten what it was like to play up on the big stage. Of course, knocked out in the very first round in each of the last 2 renewals of this BDO Trophy. He's progressed further than he has done before, and I think Jeff Smith, well, we know he's got a taste for the big stage.
Yeah, Tony's been around a long time. This guy knows how to win as much as anybody that plays in the BDO. But can't take anything away from Peter as well. He's played pretty compact to this point, and I think he's going to have his hands full there.
I was really impressed with Machin. Unseeded, of course, coming into this, the 42-year-old from Adelaide. And that performance against the number 6 seed from Wales, Jim Williams, when he came out on top 6-4, he looked rattled early on, but he came back with a 94 average, which until today's heroics from 3 different players, that was second top from all the players in the very first round. That's what he's capable of, and that's what Tony O'Shea is up against tonight, despite the fact that I think it's fair to say O'Shea will be favoured.
Yeah, it's like I say, Tony's been in this situation many times, but again, Peter's just going to have to get up there, play his game of darts, and let the chips fall where they may.
And he's got that stoic look. He just seems completely unfussed by what's going on.
First leg, Tony to throw first.
And the pressure. Let's see if he can respond on this stage as Tony O'Shea will get us underway.
100.
Good start for the Stockport man. We just had Scotty Waits, of course, blitz Brian Dawson, who's doubling, let him down, unfortunately, and it's Waits who is on fire, and he is in weight for the winner of this one in the quarterfinals.
You both found a triple to start off this match, which will settle both players down. So a lot of games to play, but I think this is going to be a lot closer than what people think.
Yeah, Tony O'Shea was just a little quiet at the start of his game against Richard Veenstra, but you know, the Dutchman came in as number 11 seed into this tournament, so that was a tough get off the floor encounter to kickstart your campaign.
Yeah, it's not a first round draw you want to see. Veenstra made the semi-finals at the World Championships this year, and he's played quite well all year long. But again, Tony tends to dwell on that experience level, and it's got him through the first round and hopefully the second.
Of course, 3 times a world finalist himself on this very stage, Tony O'Shea.
60.
Arguably, Tony has probably the best walk-on in darts as well. He tends to get the people on their feet here.
Absolutely. If you can, well,
100.
we've already had McGuinness, of course, with the gladiator strap line, but that was a line from that famous film, wasn't it? Win the crowd, and there's no doubt O'Shea does that from the get-go.
Yeah, he's got plenty of support out there.
Spoke to him last night, actually, Tony, with his wife
96.
Jill, at the end of a long and a busy day on Dave, telling me a bit about how actually a visit to sports psychologist sort of helped him out get back to winning ways.
57.
Yeah, Tony switched up darts, I believe, this year too, and he went on to win the Isle of Man, which is his first title in quite some time. So it's good to see him back on track. He's going to have a good look at 88 when he comes back. Peter's looking to put this one under pressure, though.
83.
He's going for the bull
Tony
there,
Maguire, 88.
Machin. And just applies a little bit of pressure to O'Shea.
He's going to come in for double 7 here.
Oh,
81.
he did, but he
Peter
missed it
Uruguayer,
by a
79.
significant margin.
Peter tends to get these type of shots.
Tops, one dart. In it
Yes,
goes.
that's game shot.
Just
Down the
clipped
first
the
leg.
rim.
Peter Machin.
Doesn't matter. And that's
Second leg, Peter
one
to
against the
throw
head
first.
for Machin.
Game on.
Yeah, he's pretty proficient when it comes to in that range and his finishing. Tony will have to tidy up that part of the game if he's going to end up getting through this guy.
He's solid, and he puts 2 in the red. Can he get a third?
140.
Always a good start on your throw.
He's solid. He's really impressed me in that first round win over Jim Williams. That's a significant
97.
scalp on his name, and 3 180s he managed to lock in during that success.
Yeah, Jim had 3-ton plus finishes and was the current World Cup champion as well. So that was a great scalp for Peter in that match.
54.
He's going to take some confidence into this one over that win as well.
He has been winning plenty back in Australasia. Maybe the depth of talent obviously
60.
not quite reflective of over here, but he has held his own, no doubt, and this weekend he is on a roll. We talked about pace and rhythm, didn't we, earlier on as well, Jeff? There's no doubt that he is a sort of player who just sticks to his guns and plays to his method.
Yeah, both these guys are the same mentality. They're not going to do anything that's going to put each other
60.
off. They just get up there and do the business. So I think it's going to come down to darts. You're going to have to do the talking from here. Peter's playing quite well here right now. In the driver's seat in this leg and looking for a 2-0 lead.
99.
Well, slightly disappointing after that first treble. There's an interested spectator.
100.
Oh, it's early on
Peter
from
Uruguayer, 108.
McGeaney.
Yeah, he come through a tight match in that last one, and he'll be quite interested in who gets through this one.
Yeah, he's in the top half of the draw. He's got Jamie Hughes in the quarterfinals. Scott Waits waiting for the winner of this one in the bottom half, where we've got Scott Mitchell, Danny Noppert, Dean Reynolds and Martin Adams still to come.
100.
A lot of talented matches on their way.
A lot of talent. Yeah, Mitchell and Adams are being saved till late both nights. They played both their first and
Peter
now their
Uruguayer,
second round
8.
matches very late on the card.
Yeah, it's a truly grueling format because
No score.
it's a long
Tony
long haul when you start at 12 o'clock to
124.
prepare to make sure you're still in the running for last match of the night. It's not easy to do.
That one in the wrong bed for O'Shea. The previous double went into the 18s instead of 4 for Machin.
54. Peter Uruguayer,
So he'll
8.
come back for double 4 again.
Yes, that's game
Easy
shot.
as you
In the
like.
second
In
leg,
it goes.
Peter Machin.
First time
Third
for
leg, Tony to
Machin,
throw first.
who's 2 out of
Game
3
on.
on his doubles, and in the tournament he's operating it at 40+%.
121.
Yeah, most players would tell you if you're above 40% on your finishing, you're going to be happy with that. You get something to work with. He's scoring well enough, and right now he's leading 2-0. But Tony's not going to go away.
54.
He knows how to handle this situation.
And he got better and better as the match went on in the first round against Venstra.
60.
Not a heavy score, but he should still be in front.
He's let Tony off there a little bit. put something together here. Get a chance to get a leg on the board.
60.
A little bit annoyed with himself. He wasn't that far off with that 3 darts.
Peter's going to sense an opportunity here. To go up 3-0 on Tony would be absolutely massive.
Oh, nearly
140.
taking that opportunity as well. A good 140 to give himself a chance should O'Shea slip up.
Tony's finding the stroke now.
140.
He'll be happy with that.
Something quite laconic about that sequence of darts.
Feeding off each other's momentum here right now, I think.
140.
That's a great last dart from Peter
Tony
there.
acquire 120.
Tops. That's a bit awkward over that dart now.
100.
Too awkward. So
Peter, you acquire
a sniff
107.
for Peter.
Come triple 17 here.
$91.
So
Tony acquire
second
20.
bite at it for O'Shea.
To get on the board.
10.
He was only
Peter,
just
you acquire 16.
on the board full stop, but not on the mark. And now Machin to nick it. Up to 4s for a 3-0 lead. One more go.
8.
Tensions,
Tony acquire
tensions.
10.
In it
Yes,
goes.
that's new shot.
And
And the
to
third
readjust,
leg.
to come
Tony
down, to
O'Shea.
hold his nerve.
Fourth leg, Peter
And
to
O'Shea
go
manages
first.
to get
Game
himself
on.
on the score sheet.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's tough to put that game away when you respect the guy that's in front of you so much. And Tony commands that with, you know what I mean, just what he's done in his career and everything. So Peter's not having anything to do with it this time, though. He's gonna play.
140.
Big shout come on, Tony, who's behind in this one. First to 7, of course, for a place in the quarters against Scott Waits.
100.
And still one more slot in the ladies' draw to be decided as well. What a match this could be coming up next. Trina Gulliver against Dita Hedman. That
60.
is a rematch of rematches.
Yeah, that's winner take all on that match. It was back in January. It wasn't that long ago. Those two head
81.
off. Trina, of course, winning her 10th World Championship on that match.
After a bit of a hiatus, after a bit of a break in between. Here, Machin's in pole position. Can he get a third in there?
120.
Could be an important bounce out for Tony. He can come in with a couple of triples here.
$100.
A pair of them maybe just slightly down on their averages. Interesting thing about Scott Waits, he looks so deadly with some of those checkouts. Another high one, 146 in his second round match to go up
70.
alongside those two crackers from the first round, but his scoring average would be among the lowest of the players already through to the quarters.
Yeah, it's pretty mediocre for his standards. But the one thing with Scott is you never count him out. If he has
83.
any sniff at any kind of a
Peter, you
finish
require
whatsoever, he
111.
tends to get you when he needs it.
Machin looking for 111.
It's a good start. He's coming 19 for 32.
Double 16 then.
95. Tony acquire 137.
Would be a big checkout and a steal. No.
59. Peter, you acquire 16.
This
Double
time
eight.
it's the 8s.
Yes,
he gets there
shot down the
in the
forward.
end,
Peter
Machin,
Machin, fifth
for
leg,
a
Tony to
3-1
first.
lead.
Game on.
Darts fans have come from far and wide to see this one. Nothing wide about that. That was in a neat clutch of trios.
Pleased with himself there too, but look at
The
that.
silverback beating his chest. He actually was telling me last night that, you know, generally he's quite relaxed and happy-go-lucky. He
44.
was telling me there was one time, I think he was playing Martin Adams, and he said for some reason he was, whether he was in a bad mood or he just got focused
140.
as he scores again. And it's the one time in his whole career that he got really angry up there, and he played some of the best darts he's ever played. Almost out of character in a way.
Yeah,
Strange.
sometimes that adrenaline will take over once in a while.
125.
He's playing good this leg. Trying to desperately get back to 3-2 here.
100.
He's putting in a good effort here. Sitting on 81 after 9 darts.
Yeah, excellent. Machin's a long way back, and longer still.
$85. Tony required 81.
Probably go triple 10 here. Double 16. Ooh, it's well off on that one.
57.
It was, wasn't it? Shame he did the hard work with that treble 10.
But he's still got time on his side, and he's coming back for a double 12 for a 13 darter.
$129.
Just slid out of the
Tony
treble
required
19s,
24.
otherwise that would have been some real heat on O'Shea with this double 12. Lower.
No
Oh,
score. Peter, you require 118.
Peter just needs to find one triple here, and he's going to have a chance at this. And he's
in it
got
goes. Yes, double 19 then.
99.
That was a big moment, wasn't it?
Tony's got a sigh of relief there. He's got to put this away.
One double from
Yes,
11
that's
prior
game
to
shot
that
down the
double
back
12.
Tony O'Shea.
But O'Shea closes
Sixth
the
leg,
gap
Peter
now to
to
1. He's still
first.
just behind
Game
on
on.
throw.
But he's still in the match on that. That's an important double for him right there.
$134.
Excellent start from Peter there. He didn't carry that missed double into that next leg, and that's important.
Yeah, that's been the impressive thing about him. He's been able to put behind him
30.
a bad series of throws or a bad leg almost immediately all the way through this tournament. And is that mental strength?
Yeah, he's a tough customer. There's no doubt about it. You can see the look in his eye. He's ready to play.
180.
Well, he's up the break, leading by 1, and he's in good shape in this 6th leg.
6 darts, 134,
83.
180. He's in great shape for this one.
Able
96.
to use that dart to steer into the treble 19, and he's inside 100.
Tony just starting to find
60.
something up there to get a
Peter, you require
rhythm for the next
91.
leg, I think. Triple 17 here. No need to shoot the bull. 42.
Double 16 then for a 4-2 lead.
75.
He'll have time.
$100. Peter, you require 16.
2 8s then.
Make that 2 4s. We'll settle it. In
Yes,
it
that's
goes.
game shot. And the 6th
4-2.
leg. Peter Machin.
Double average has dropped a little. He's down from 40% to 30 or so percent, but still Peter Machin is the man in front. He's a break up. He leads Tony O'Shea 4-2 at the break. Tony O'Shea is up against it because Peter Machin is on a roll. He's looking solid and he has a break and a two-leg advantage. As we welcome you back to the Lakeside after the break. He's called Peter Machin. I think they should probably call him the Machine. Jeff, there's something very impressively methodical about the way he does his business.
Yeah, he just gets on with it. He's nothing fancy, nothing out of this world, but he just plays a good, solid, complete game of darts.
O'Shea needs something, and here it comes.
140.
It's a good way to start coming off a break. Tony's just going to look for a hole to throw here. Hopefully get on with the next one, get a chance to break.
He might be pushed for that even.
121.
He snatched that last one a little bit, but take a 121 any day.
Yes, his average still hovering around 90
59.
for this match and beyond 92 for the tournament as a whole, Machin.
He's looking to increase that too.
Even his darts look so solid, don't they?
99.
Some of the O'Shea fans crowded round their tables, gathering here with their support for their man.
It's a good 10 plus from Tony there. Tony's going to come in with at least 6 darts from here.
57.
I don't think I'd like to play poker with Machin. He's just that stoic face of his. He gives nothing away.
Yeah, he hasn't shown any emotion at all. He just gets on with his game. If it's 60 or 140, it doesn't change. So
playing catch up in this one though. O'Shea obviously with a throw after the break.
but he is catching up. Could do with another one of those.
98.
There wasn't much space around the 20s. That's where O'Shea will head and gets. Double 10. Deadly. Back to one. Still though, playing catch up, O'Shea.
No drama there. He in straight in one dart at the double. Pins it. But he's seriously looking for Peter to fault at some point in this, that he can get back in this game.
Yeah, the doubles have betrayed him in this match, unlike the tournament. He's actually higher just in the tournament than his opponent, who might be pushed now. Is that the opportunity that O'Shea's been looking for against the throw?
Yeah, that's created a little bit of space for Tony now.
Well, he now effectively has the throw. That'll help.
That
helps more. Oh, now the tail's up. Now the silverback's beating his chest.
We're on a 9-darter here.
Maybe he's getting angry again.
Okay, then Tony 1-4-1 for a 9-darter.
Oh,
it's unlucky.
Oohs from the crowd. Recalibrating.
125.
That's a great shot. Tony knows there was 50,000 pounds up for grabs on that first dart.
A big pot. 2007 he did it, of course. And here we are, 9 years on.
Tony requires 16.
Chance to be one dart out.
Getting on a roll here.
8.
Well, those were all paper-thin efforts.
But he knows he'll be back. Peter regroups here. Chop the dart.
What a leg this has been. The crowd were getting into it after the first 6 from O'Shea.
Tony in acquire 8.
Chance to level.
It's a level game. O'Shea breaks back. It's 4 apiece, and it's game on.
Game on.
It's taken him 8 legs, but we're back on serve. And he is playing well right now.
90.
Those weren't far off. Those just slid off the line.
All of
44.
a sudden, Peter tightens up here a little bit. Does Tony get a little bit of momentum going?
Again, that word.
100.
Angry with that second dart. Got away on him a bit.
I think he knows he's playing well enough now to be capitalizing on every visit and every chance.
100.
Tony's a battler. He just finds a way to stay in a match.
59.
Well, that's a poor visit from Tony. A rare one on this sequence.
That's 2 in.
140.
Good visit from Machin. Might just have slightly blinded himself. Yeah, he's come down beautifully. What a cover treble 17 that was.
That was a huge, huge dart from Tony there.
Just a
45.
hush there, wasn't there? The hush came across the crowd at that moment.
Leaves no finish for Machin.
57.
Could have done a little bit more with that, but he's going to be sitting comfortably on 64. But a 140 here.
One more treble could apply some serious
80.
pressure, and he was right in amongst it.
Tony in acquire 64.
Now for a 5-4 lead for Tony. Another one of those. Double 16.
32.
All the way through
Peter
the 16
acquire
sequence.
92.
Expect him to go bull here.
Gets it.
10 or a 6. Double 16 for a 5-4 lead.
Oh!
Yes, that's game shot on the 9th
How
leg.
about that?
Peter Machin.
Less than 100 checkout, but
10th leg.
a
Peter
significant
to
moment
first.
perhaps in the match.
Game on.
That's a big, big break of throw for Peter.
5-4 into the business end of this one. And the hammer blow is that O'Shea was in such control of that leg all the way through.
82.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed with himself, and like I say, just hopefully that doesn't carry on into this leg, because he really, really has to fight back here.
Well, suddenly,
45.
having been behind all through the match, O'Shea suddenly looked like he was the one on a roll and really had all the advantages in that 9th leg, and he let it slip, and now Machin's back in front again.
59.
Only 59 there, so that's going to give Tony a little window to work with.
Oh dear, I think the
41.
wind's just blown that window shut. The avenue of opportunity has narrowed.
Both players are tightening up
45.
here. It's getting to that point in the game where somebody really needs to take charge here.
Again, it's a subpar visit from O'Shea, who's playing catch-up in this leg and in the match.
Both players are struggling to find a triple here right now.
93.
It's a good last one there from Peter.
Suddenly, the triples have dried up. There's one for O'Shea.
100.
It's Machin who's still in pole position, just.
$52.
There's another chance for Tony here. He needs a big one.
Well, Machin's on the big checkout, but
It's better from Tony. Do with another one.
137.
two trebles
Peter
in
Unifier,
that visit.
170.
But what a way to win. To go up 6-4.
2. Bull. Oh,
145.
good sequence of darts, and
Tony
he
Unifier,
still has
118.
a big advantage, Machin, unless O'Shea can turn it on. Oh, that's a horrible dart, unfortunately.
40. Peter
Peter's
Unifier,
composing himself now.
25.
Take his time up there. Double 8 to extend his lead to 6-4.
No, out with that one. In it
Yes,
goes.
that's game shot in the 10th leg.
He's
Peter
one away
Machin.
from a place
11th
in the
leg, Tony to
quarterfinals,
go
the
first.
Aussie.
Game on.
Tony, to stay alive, is going to have to run the rest of these legs out.
100.
You can sense his frustration, and you can literally, audibly feel the crowd's pain. He was roared onto this stage. The fans were on their feet, they were getting into it, and there is, well, Machin's just hushed the crowd, he silenced them.
And he's back in with another maximum again.
180.
He's just doing what he's done all tournament long. He just keeps hanging around.
140.
That's a good visit from O'Shea. But even on his own throw, he's been pushed and harried every step of the way by the Aussie.
He's in that triple again.
85.
Shouts have come on tone.
He's such a fan favorite that everybody wants to get behind Tony. They're all feeling his pain up there right now.
82.
It's a good last start.
Machin with a chance to apply some more heat.
$60.
Well,
$59.
yeah, you can really feel the tension. You can sense the pressure. Who's going to grab this leg by the scruff of the neck?
60.
It's going to take a 10+ finish here, I think.
120.
That's going to have Tony off to the next shot.
There's a sort of sarcastic nod of the head to himself.
50.
He's off radar.
Peter, you require 116.
So 116 to advance to the next round. Triple 17.
A reprieve for O'Shea.
52.
Needs
Tony
to,
requires
you sense,
70.
take this out to keep himself alive. Down for 16s. Oh, what a dart!
Yes, that's good shot.
What a dart!
Tony O'Shea.
And he's still
12
in
leg,
the
Peter to
thick
go
of the
first.
woods with
Game
barely any moonlight to guide him home. He's still playing catch up.
But he's still playing.
Exactly. It could have been all over. Bags could have been
100.
packed. He needs to break the throw shape.
Solid tons from both players here.
given the previous leg where they were thin on the ground and hard to find. It's a big last dart from
all
Machin.
around it.
He needs this. In it goes, just to keep on level pegging. Still the slender advantage with Machin.
See just a little bit of nerve setting in now.
Chance. Ooh, a big third dart again from Machin, but still, this is a chance. This is his chance for O'Shea.
$60.
Couldn't take it. That second dart just blinded him to the trebles. Sweaty palms, racing hearts, throbbing temples.
60.
Still another chance for O'Shea.
The adrenaline's got to be setting in on both these players right now.
There's one. There's two. That's the sort of leg of darts he needs.
Peter not to be outdone though.
Oh, deadly.
He'll come down.
165.
What a great 165, believe double eight.
Tony, you require 101.
Unbelievable darts under this pressure.
Tony's got to have this.
Double
30.
16.
Yes, asking shots on the 12th for
Wow.
that. Tony O'Shea.
What a leg of darts. The chips were put in, and it was O'Shea who saw Machin and then raised him. And now we have sudden death.
Huge bunch of emotion there from Tony too. We know how big that finish was.
And guess what? It's O'Shea now with the throw. Unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, he's got to settle down there. The heart's still got to be racing after that.
81.
It's a good recovery.
I'm not sure I can take any more of this. 2-7-6 matches already tonight. McGeaney coming out on top over Nick Kenny, and Jamie Hughes over Gert de Vos. The reigning champion is out.
Peter has an excellent visit there. 131.
82.
That's a great last start from Tony.
It was just to keep himself in there. What a first start that is from Machin.
$100.
Dealing with millimeters, just slight alterations in the flight of the dart between joy and tears.
So hard to call this one right now.
100.
There's a ton for O'Shea, still just in front, just. These are the big visits now.
Just the wrong side of the wire.
95.
I tell you, his third dart in most legs when he's needed it, and even on bad throws, bad visits, has been good.
Every one of those have to feel like they're going right in Tony's heart every time he hits it.
Oh, again, his last dart was absolutely essential. Big dart, Machin.
Sitting on 115, he'll come down here.
Another big dart.
It's going to leave an 18. 58 left, so he's going to want a fat 18.
And he took his time to put it right in the centre.
All Tony can do is set it up from here. Peter's going to have the opportunity here to knock Tony out.
Peter,
it's a good comeback.
40.
Double tops for a place in the quarters, and another upset. Down to tens. Oh, he does it, sneaks in the bottom. Another sudden death thriller on a day of dramas. It's another upset win from the man from down under. Peter Machin. Adelaide, I'm sure, is watching with pride. Machin into the quarters, sneaks past O'Shea, 7-6 in a thriller.